With the warm weather finally setting in, I decided to have my first real crack at surface fishing. The following video contains what happened on this amazing session.
I'm just topping up the swim. I've only got 2 minutes, just a little one after. There you go. Oh, he's running towards me. Right, he's going as large now, so I can put him out. Try and slowly tease him. Not putting any pressure. Slowly, constant pressure on him. Around 4 pounds, just a little one. But you know, it's great fun off the top. But probably my favourite method. Really enjoyable. So I have to slip him back, get recast, and hope for another.
After having another on the surface, the fish gradually stopped showing and taking mixers. At this point I knew a change was due, and swapped one rod onto a pop-up rig and the other onto a zig 1 foot under the surface.
Get the net. Here's fish on the zig. There we go.
Gonna behave now. Here he is, only a little baby, but I couldn't be happier with this. Nope. First fish ever on a zig. All that's landed, and I'm really chuffed. Gonna get the zig back out and get my surface rod going, and there we go. And then hope for another one. Let's get him back. Right, here we go, guys. Second fish on the zig. Another little small one. It's really fun. Action's coming thick and fast on the zigs. Haven't had anything else, so let's get the zig straight back out and hope for a few more. Okay, guys, so it's just tying up another zig. Got my other rod, giving up on the floaters, and it's ripped off again. This zig is really producing today. I'm glad I switched over to it because it really wasn't working on the floaters. Guys, third fish on the zig in the space of about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's the biggest one so far, and he's very lively, just like the rest of them. These fish are going mental today. Come on. Right, here he is. He's very deep-bodied, and across the head he's quite wide. I'd give him around 8-9 pounds. I'm not going to weigh any of these because it's really warm today, and they're not really that big. So I'm going to slip him straight back, get the other zig out, get the zig back out and tie up another. Sorted. Just had my fourth fish on the zig. I'm just going to slip this one straight back. We're in again on the zigs. It's absolutely tearing up here. Fifth one in about half an hour, no jokes. I was wondering why all fish had come on this rod, so I reeled in the other one, had a look on it, and somehow I'd managed to cast out my zig without putting a hook on. Yeah, I literally forgot the hook. I just had a bait. I was wondering why that hadn't gone, and this one had. So, let's get this fish in. It's only another little baby, I think. Okay guys, so that last fish that you saw me reel in, I landed it and... Oh, I'm in it, Mum, double. Mum, take this. Take this, Mum. Right, you're reeling in this fish. How do I do that? Just reel it. I don't like this. Double. Oh, God. Mum, kneel down. Yeah. Do you want to take this one instead? No. Right, this one's going to snag me. No, reel down. No, hold it with the other hand. Yeah? bring over here. Right, here we go. Right, I can take that off, you know, keep the pressure on. Okay. Now, like that. Yeah. Go both? Yeah. Right, okay guys, so here it is, the brace. Just gonna get them out the net now. Show them to you. Both commons of around 8-9 pounds. Number 1. And number 2, really lean fish. They both fought really hard in the margins. So here we go. Got some water just to keep them cool in the sun. Come on. So here they are. It's a bad idea. Right, there they are. There's one. About 8 pounds, I'd say. And here's the second part of the brace. Oh gosh. Another one around 8 pounds, longer but much leaner. Not very fat. Let's get some photos of these. Slip them back. Get the zigs straight back out there because they seem to be doing the damage right now. Okay, so here they are. The brace. Just gonna release them now. Heads out. Give them some time to recover. There's one, and then the other one. Off he goes. There we go. Brilliant bit of fun. Let's get the zigs back out. Here we go again. Mum's just gone back home. Straight another run. This snappily screaming thing. Took it right round the back of the island. Wiped out this rod, so I've had to kind of untangle that. It's fine now. I'm back in contact with the fish. Doesn't feel too big. He's around the same size as the others, but they're fighting like crazy in this warm water right now. And they're also feeding like crazy. After I've turned onto the zigs, this has just gone crazy. Right, there he is. I don't know what this is, 9th fish of the day. He's got a cut. He's had a little nick on his peck there, I don't know from what. Long time ago, that is. Let's get him up. Around the same size as the others. But when you're catching them like this and you're watching them take, it's just excellent fun. So I'm gonna get this one straight back, chuck them back out. Okay guys, this is just getting stupid now. I cast this out for 3 seconds, literally less than 5. Just sat down and off it rips. So, and it's right, so the last fish is in the net here. It's only real I'm just going to slip him back straight away. There's no need for any photos. He's like one of the smallest today. Fought extremely hard though, my arms are aching now. Right, okay guys, so as I said, I'm going to show you the hook baits that I'm using today on the zigs. So here's what they are to start with. Mainline high visual, Monkey Toffee pop-ups in, I think these are the mini size, yeah. These are about 10 mil, and they come like that, just in white. And what I've done with these is I've put them in a small infuser pot with some Cordigue, the Almond Supreme it is, there, and it just coats them like that. These are just my cell pop-ups that just my special ones, which I'm just coating now. Leave them in there for a few weeks, you know, adding in flavours every couple of days, just a few drips, mixing it up. It really just glugs it nicely. And here's what the end product is. These have been glugged for 3-4 weeks, just a few drips every day. So there they are. If I cut into them now, just take my scissors. And see, here's what they look like. See how far in that glue's eaten in, and it just slowly seeps off flavour into the water and smell. I think those are getting me much quicker bites and also more bites, so it's a great edge you can implement into your fishing. And go do it. 14th fish of the session. Had one around half an hour ago, which I didn't show you. Slipped him straight back. This one came from another zig, placed tightly in towards a little inlet in the island. Slip him back now, get the zigs cast back out. This is a hectic day. I've only just cast this rod out. Fixed it quite tight to the island after leaving the swim. Rest for about 10 minutes. I'm baiting up. This actually feels like a good fish. This has just taken me 20-50 yards. Oh, yes, please. Can you take this one?
Yeah.
On the right. Oh, hold on, on the right. This one.
That one?
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's typical, you get nothing half an hour and then two at once.
Yeah, it's it.
Mine legs full.
Together, if you grab this one.
Yeah. 2 for 1? Yeah, 2 for 1. Big brace of commons. One of them weighed £9.15 and the other one 13.2. So, you know, that is a very big brace of carp. Yeah. Move this sling out, I'll show you them now. Here they are. Here's the first one of the brace. £9 too. Brilliant. And here's the second one. £13. Right, that's a brilliant fish. Oh, sorry, £19.5, £13 too. So. And as you saw, the guy from just down there helped me bring him in, so it was really nice of him. Had a nice chat with him, and I think it's time to get these two beauties back. These have really made my trip a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. Pristine fish. Nearing 20 fish, if we haven't already reached it. This one, another small common taken on the zig. After the last thing, he's speaking to me now. After the last double take, I had to re-rig both the rigs because they were really messed up, entangling with each other in the final part. Got it. Put some more bait in while I was doing it. Cast out. It'd only been in the water 2-3 minutes. Was just catapulting some more dog biscuits over the top. Just absolutely screamed off. So, slip him back. Get another one tight to the island. Hope for one more big fish. Okay then, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the magical 20th fish today. This one tipped the scales around at £9, and again taken on the zig with that little pink pop-up. If this doesn't give you enough inspiration to try zigs this spring, then I really don't know what will. You've seen the results for me today. It's been absolutely brilliant. We have another 3 hours left, I'd say, so I'm going to try and make the most of it, get as many fish as I can. Right, so what I'm going to talk you through now is the baiting situation, how I'm going about it. Basically, I began today and I fired out around 3 or 4 handfuls of these Bakers, just normal, what is this, Baker's Complete, you know, just basic dog mixers, anything you want. Tesco's dog mixers I've heard are really good as well and extremely cheap. So I've just created then a feeding zone out there. And from that point onwards, I've been going kind of every 3 minutes. I've been firing out 4 or 5 little dog biscuits 3 times, just for 3 catapults, and that's just kind of ringing the dinner bell, bringing them back in, keeping the interest up. After every fish, I usually bait up with about 2 handfuls, so about 2 pouches that size, and I scatter that across the rods. It also depends on how much bait's left out there. For example, now I've just had one, and all the dog biscuits have gone off the top. So I'm going to go about baiting it with, I'd say, 3 handfuls around where my rods are positioned in the zigs. So that's basically how I've gone about it today. I've also been resting the swim, so every time I need the toilet or something, or want to tie up a new rig, I just bring the rods out, bait up, leave it for 10 minutes, cast back out, and you're almost guaranteed instant results by doing that. So that's how I go about my baiting situation. Another swimming run. About 20 seconds, not even that, after I've just done that baiting that fish. Having that last bit. I literally haven't even put one cast on, it's just gone straight off. So after the most epic battle I think I've ever had, taking me into the island through the snags, took me half an hour to get this fish in. Finally got him in, and he looks like the biggest fish of the day by a long way. So I'm just going to weigh him now. Just let me see how much his scales are. Just lift this. Just under £1. These scales fluctuate so much. I'm slinging him. Let's lift him up. Yes! 18, well, 19, 5, 15.2. Not 15, 18.2. Okay guys, here we go. Biggest fish of the day, and also the biggest fish of the year so far. 18 pounds, 2 ounce. It's an absolute giant. Massive shoulders. One of the most epic battles I've had ever. I was shaking through it all. Again on these zigs, they are tearing up. This is my 23rd fish. Right, okay. Let's get some pictures of him. So it's been about 3/4 of an hour since my last fish. I've had 24 now. That last one weighed in around about 6-7 pounds. I didn't show you it on film. I just slipped it straight back because it was only small. And light's fading pretty quick. It's just set now, I think. So I'm going to start packing it up. Mum will be here in a bit, so I think that's the end. I'm not too sure though. And if this hasn't been proof enough to get on the zigs, then I really don't know what will. Seriously guys, get on them.